and then blending. Awesome. So we'll do the same process for the rest of the hair. And now, if you're sensitive, please lower the volume a bit. And we are done!
Everybody.
So, this is how you draw Gogeta in his basic form, no Super Saiyans here. I want to congratulate whoever made it this far. Good for you for taking the challenge. Please let me know how you did, and if you want to see more tutorials, make sure to support my channel, share this video with your friends, leave a like and subscribe. I'm uploading new tutorials every weekend. If you want to buy some of my original art, you can check out my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box and at the end of the video. That's it for today. Keep being awesome, and I'll see you on the next video really soon. Peace. What's up everybody, this is Yair, and today we are going to draw future Trunks. Okay, so today we are going to draw future Trunks from Dragon Ball Heroes. If you check the description box, you can see all the materials I'm using for this tutorial, along with Amazon product links. As you can see, I crossed the paper in the middle and I drew a perfect square. Each side is 5 centimeters, but you can draw it in any size you want to. Just make sure to use a suitable paper size. Okay, so we are going to start by drawing those wrinkles between the eyes. Next, we'll draw the eyebrow. As you can see, I'm putting one line down and another one all the way up to this area, and the edge will be thicker. I'm gonna add some lines right next to it, and to create the eye, we'll simply draw 3 lines. But make sure to draw the bottom line with a bit of a curve. Next, we'll draw the bumper of the eye, and we'll place the pupil at the center, but slightly to the left. Next, we'll draw those cheek marks. Gonna add another wrinkle right there. And we are going to do the same process for the left side. If you want, you can use the ruler. That way you can keep the symmetry of the eyes. Awesome. Next, we'll draw the nose and follow these steps. I'm gonna draw the nose by using 8 lines. Next, I'm gonna draw the mouth, and as you can see, the mouth is placed at the center of the bottom rectangle, and I'm drawing the mouth with a very, 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 very tiny gap from the nose. Will indicate the bottom lip, and we'll draw the shape of his face. Next, we'll pull 2 lines to cover his chin, because you know he wears a bandana. And now what we want to do is draw those ears. So first I'm gonna start by drawing the shape of the ears. Okay, I want to get the overall shape first, and then I want to add the details. Just like before, if you want to, you can use the ruler to take measurements so you can get that symmetry, and we'll do the same process. Awesome. Now we want to draw his hairline. And we'll add 2 spikes of hair from the front, and we'll draw those spikes covering the eyes a bit. Next, we are going to add some random lines in the direction of the hair. And now we can draw the rest of the spikes. So first I'm gonna start with the right side, adding 6 spikes of hair. Then I'm gonna do the same for the left side. Now it doesn't have to be exactly the same as the right side. It's even better that they look slightly different to break that symmetry. And the next, we'll draw some lines just like we did before in the direction of the spike. Awesome, so we are done with the head and now we can focus on the torso. But before, don't forget to draw the neck by using two curves. Then we want to draw the bandana. So we'll build the bandana all the way to this area. Add the creases along the way. Now what I want to do is draw the shape of his torso. So we'll do that by using 4 lines. Join the traps, and then 2 more lines for the body. Now I'm gonna use 2 circles to indicate the shoulders. And next we'll add the chest muscles. We'll do that by using 3 curved lines for each peg. Awesome. Next, I'm gonna draw the bicep.
It's not ready.
Then the shoulder muscle. And then the tricep. And we are going to do the same process for the right side, and I remind you again, you can use a ruler. Once you get the hang of it, you can measure those proportions in your eyes. But if you're starting or you want to get the feeling of the proportions, you can use a ruler, that's fine. Awesome. So now we want to add his shirt.
Oh, come on.
And I'm gonna add the Capsule Corp logo on his left shoulder.
Oh, cool.
Awesome. The next thing to do is draw the sword. So we'll start by drawing the strap, the belt. Next, we'll draw the buckle. And now follow these steps as I draw the handle of the sword. Then I'm gonna add the rain guard. The grip. And the pommel. Awesome. Next, I'm gonna add some details. So we'll draw the fabric covering the grip. As you can see, I'm not drawing it with only straight lines. Some of them are curved to get some diagonal lines, just to make some interest. Awesome. So we are done with the sketching part. Great job, everybody. But we are not done. We are moving on to the inking process. So I'm gonna use a 0.1 or 0.2. It's a black pen. I'm gonna hold the pen with a firm grip at the tip of the pen. I'm gonna rotate the page, okay, because I want to have my natural movement. And I'm just gonna go all over the lines. And if you're stuck at inking, don't worry about it, because I used to be really bad at inking, and over the years, as I gained more experience, I got better. Those are the facts. Awesome, so once we are done with that, I'm gonna take the notorious charcoal eraser and get rid of all the lead. I'm also gonna use the eraser stick for those stubborn areas. And I always say it in my tutorials, make sure to clean the lead very well so you won't smear it on later on with the Copic markers. Awesome, so once it's clean and fresh, we can start the coloring process. So I'm gonna use Copic markers. Those are alcohol-based markers, which means they can blend very well. If you don't have Copic markers, you can use colored pencils or just use your regular HB2 pencil and do some shading. If you check your top left of the screen, you can see the exact number of Copic I'll be using. We are going to start with his shirt. Those are gonna be some gray colors. I'm actually gonna start with the mid-tone and I'll cover this whole area. As you can see, I'm coloring in the direction of the shape by using fast brush strokes. Next, I'm gonna add a darker tone and I'm gonna add the shade. Now, for this drawing, the light source will come from the right side, which means obviously that the left side will appear darker. The next tone we use will be a black color. That will be our darkest tone. We'll add it right under the armpit. And then we'll do some blending. So, I'm gonna use the darker tone to blend the darkest tone, which means I'm gonna use C7 to blend the black color. And then I'm gonna use C5, the mid-tone, to blend the darker tone. So I'm gonna use C5 to blend C7. Awesome, so that's the result we want to get, that nice blend. And now I'm gonna use the brightest tone, that will be C3, that's an even brighter gray. I'm gonna mark the areas that sticks out more, the areas that gets more light. Next, I'm gonna use the mid-tone, C5, just like we used before. And I'm gonna color all those areas. Next, we'll use C7 to add more shade.
Leonard, skin tones?
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay. That works too.
Now, we want to...
This dude made it look so damn easy. I hopped in. I was all like, yeah, let's go for it. But I'm not leaving any highlights.
And then we want to add the black color with a minimum use. And I'm gonna do some more blending with C7. As you can see, lots of layers, blending, but that way you'll get that nice blending and gradient we are after.
I don't like this guy.
So, we are going to do the same process for the right side.
He's not Jazza.
Well, Jazz is Jazza.
The police are after
His voice annoys me now that he's not Jazza. At least his voice isn't as bad as that one guy. One with the really ugly hands. So this guy tells you what Copic's colors he uses?
Yeah.
White collar fugitive. Ex-Nissan exec named an international wanted alert. Interpol seeks former Nissan chairman Carlos Ghosn, who fled from Japan to Lebanon in an escape from financial charges that have baffled and embarrassed authorities. That's kind
Awesome. Next, we want to color the logo, the capsule logo. I'm gonna use an even brighter gray than that. I'm gonna use a C1 and just color the same areas of the shade we colored the shoulder. Next, we use C3 and we are done. So next is the skin color. For the skin color, I'm gonna use 4 tones as well. I'm gonna start with the brightest one. As you can see, I'm using fast brush.
I tried starting with the brightest one, and I got this terrible arm out of it.
And I'm pushing lines to get that nice blend. Next, we use the mid-tone.
He's issuing statements and shit. Like how is he fled? I'm so confused. He issued a statement. The allegations in the media that my wife and other members of my family played a role in my departure from Japan are misleading and false. I alone organized my departure.
For his left arm.
You're done $14 million bail.
And now we'll focus on the sword. So we'll start with those metal parts. Now I'm gonna use some different grays just to separate the grays from the shirt to the grays of the sword. But if you don't have those grays, just use the same type of grays, it's fine. So I'm starting with N1, the brightest color, just filling all the areas. Next I'm gonna use the mid-tone. As you can see, the left side appears darker because it gets less light. Then I'm gonna use an even darker tone, that will be our darkest tone. And you guessed it, we'll do some blending. I'll use N3 to blend N5, and I'll use N1 to blend N3. We'll do the same process for the pommel. However, I'm gonna add another dark gray, that's N7, just to get a more detailed look. And of course, we'll do some blending. You can also use the colorless blender to blend all the colors together, but be careful because it soaks the ink. So if you use it too much, it will soak all the ink out of the paper. Okay, next we'll color the fabric on the grip. We'll use some green-gray colors for that. And just like before, I'm gonna pull some lines for the brightest tone, and then push some lines for the darker tone. Push some more lines for the darkest tone.
You pull and push, huh?
And then we'll do some blending. Not that complicated. Now, if you want to get an even darker tone, just add more layers.
He's kind of a
Some
smart
layers
ass.
now
Not that
till
complicated.
you are satisfied with the result. Awesome. So we use the same colors to color the belt. And now we can color the bandana. So for the bandana, we'll use obviously some red tones. We'll
Look at this
start with the
bullshit.
brightest one. Coloring
What an
the
exciting year
shape.
2019
I know I said it
was.
a lot of times, but I'm gonna
Our
say
Jack
it
turned
again.
1, she's talking about their dog.
Next,
We took
use
trips
the
to Omaha,
As you can see,
Vegas,
I'm pushing
Universal
lines
Studios,
towards the
Florida,
brightest color.
Charleston, and the Isle of Palms. Bitch, you took 5 vacations last year? I was broke trying to pay for one.
Then we'll use an even darker tone. That's a slightly darker tone. And now we'll use the darkest tone. For the darkest areas, that were not fortunate enough to get some light. And next, we'll do some blending.
I destroyed that arm.
Same process as before, you guys. Do some blending.
Everything else looks decent. I was trying to make it look like it got burned up or she got some type of power.
Doesn't look burned.
Yeah.
Awesome. So now we can focus on the face. Okay, so we'll start with the skin tones. We'll use the same skin tones we used before. I'm gonna start with the whitest one. Then I'm gonna use the mid-tone. As you can see, I'm not coloring the upper part of his cheek. And the bump above the eye. Next, we use an even darker tone. Next, we'll do some blending. And we'll add the darkest tone with a minimum use. Awesome. Now we want to color the eyes. We'll use two tones for that. Some blue-green tones. We'll start with BG49. Then we'll use BG09. And then we'll use the colorless blender to get a nice, smooth transition between the colors. Awesome. Next, we'll color the eyebrows with Y15. That's a cadmium yellow. And now the last area we're gonna color is the hair. So I'm gonna demonstrate how to color one lock of hair. We'll use 3 colors for that. We'll start with the brightest one, Y00. Then we'll use the same color we used for the eyebrows, Y15, add some shade. Next, we'll do some blending.
I got a colorless blender.
We'll use the darkest and do some more blending. Awesome, and this is the result we want to get. So I'm gonna do the same process for the entire hair. So again, starting with the brightest color, Y00, just fill in all those spikes. Next, we'll use Y15, a darker tone, adding the shade. After that, we'll use the darkest tone, the sand color, with a minimum use. And then we'll do some blending.
Come on, I'm trying to keep from using my whiteout. Oh, it's working.
Huh?
He wasn't lying. That colorless blender takes out the color. Damn, I mixed all my colors again.
Awesome, and to finish up, I'm gonna do some minor adjustments, just adding some more layers with the markers. So for example, I want to make this part of the nose appear a bit darker. I want to add some shade to the eyes. So we use C1, a very bright gray, and we just add some shade right there. In 3, 2, 1. And we are done! Everybody, this is how you draw future Trunks from Dragon Ball Heroes. As you can see, I drew him a bit more muscular, like they drew him back in the day in Dragon Ball Z. That's the look I prefer. I think it's the best look, a combination between Tadayoshi Yamamaru and Yuya Takahashi, some of the best animators in Dragon Ball Z in my opinion. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and learned some new things. If you did, make sure to let me know down below in the comment section. Let me know how you did. Also, make sure to subscribe. I'm uploading new tutorials every weekend. And hit the like button to support my channel. And if you want to buy some of my original drawings, check out my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box. That's it. Thanks a lot for watching. Keep being awesome as always. And I'll see you on the next
Sounds like Turbo.
Peace.
Yeah.
Who's Turbo?
The guy from the challenge.
Oh. Oh, he's probably like Middle Eastern or something.
Yeah, he's from somewhere.
Now, figure out how to do fabric. I should have watched. Baby blue, huh? Don't even see it. Use that as a blender. Lagoon. That's soft. A bit green in it though. What's this? Turquoise? Oh, hell no. How's work going?
with rentals. To be more clear. Ladies I used to work with sent a fucking Facebook message to everybody. It's one of those like 4 words. And she's like, we're talking about Mark Zuckerberg's gonna start charging for Facebook. She's like, I'm deleting my Facebook because of this. What? Crazy bitch.
It's a free site that runs ads. Like,
and God, does it run ads? Can't even watch a video anymore. Got an ad halfway through. If it's too long, you gotta watch 3 or 4 of them. Why are you recording? Because it's recording me now.
it's YouTube.
The recording rifle and my shit on YouTube. Alright, I'm gonna go pee and it's back to the grind.
Alright, babe.